Hi Cardinals. Today we're going to look back at our teenage numbers. We're going to use our teen numbers, the Say 10 way, and our Hide Zero cards and number bonds to reach our learning target that says, I can model and write numbers 10 to 20 as number bonds. Before we do that, we're going to look at our fluency and go over some things we've already done. We're going to work a problem all together, and then we'll get into making number bonds using our teen numbers. Let's look at our dot cards to 8. We've done this several times. Look at our dot cards. I see a group of 8. I can see this group of 8 as two different parts. I can see a group of 5 and a group of 3. Can you see a group of 8 a different way? Yes, we can see this as a group of 6 and a group of 2. Great job. Look at the next set. How many do you see? 8. There are 8 dots. How do you see the 8? I see 1 here and 7 here. 1 and 7 make 8. Do you see 8 a different way? Good job. Some people saw 3 on top and 5 on the bottom. 3 and 5 make 8. Kiss your brains. Let's practice counting using our fingers. We're going to count the Say 10 way. Start on the left and go to the right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 2 tens. Excellent job counting the Say 10 way. Now let's think about what we did yesterday in class. We used our Hide Zero cards to create teen numbers. Let's say the teen number and the Say 10 way using our Hide Zero cards. Ready? 12, 10, 2. 19, 10, 9. 11, 10, 1. 18, 10, 8. Great job, Cardinals. Now, let's look at a story problem using our teen numbers. Listen to my story. Gregory drew 10 smiley faces and 5 smiley faces. He put them together and had 15 smiley faces. Draw the 15 smiley faces as 10 smiley faces and 5 smiley faces. So I need a group of 10 and a group of 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop, return sweep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make a group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many smiley faces does Gregory have? He has 10, 5, or 15. Let's draw the 15 with Hide Zero cards. First, where the 0 is not hiding. What number can be written in the first box? 10. Where did the 10 come from? The group of 10 smiley faces. What number belongs in the second box? 5. 10, 5. Where did the 5 come from? The other group of smiley faces he drew. Now, if I was going to use these as hide zero cards, what is the teenage number? 15. I write it 10, 5, but I hide the 0. You are so smart. Give yourselves a yee-haw. Now let's look at Gregory's number a different way. What do you see in front of you? That's right, it's a number bond. We've used these so many times in class. Today we're going to use these number bonds to help us create number bonds for our teenage numbers. When I start to create a number bond for my teenage number, I need to think about how much do I have all together. Gregory had 15, so I'm going to make 15 as the whole amount with a group of 10 and a group of 5, just like Gregory did. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was the other amount of smiley faces Gregory had? 5. He had 15 altogether, so I'm going to do the next 5 in a different color so I can see my two parts inside my whole amount. What comes after 10? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job, Cardinals. If I want to take my 15 and break it into my two parts, I have my group of 10 and my group of 5. My group of 10 runs down to this part of my number bond. How could I show my hide zero cards here? Yes, I would have the hide zero card with the number 10. Then my next group has to run down, all the way down to this part. What would my hide zero card look like here? 5. Great job. I have a group of 10 that slides down and a group of 5 that slides down. What was my whole amount? 15. I can show 15 as 10, 5. What if I wanted to show my hide zero cards as the whole amount and my beans as the parts? What would my hide zero cards look like if I brought them together? My 5 would have to hide the 0. Let's look at our whole amount as a teen number. Remember, hide the 0. 15 is 10 and 5. Great job. I can also show this with just the numbers. 15 is 10, 5. Now let's look at our page. We have to create number bonds to go with our hide zero cards and our pictures. Let's look at the first set of hide zero cards. When I look here, I see that it's just a set of 10. There's nothing left over to cover the 0. So the whole amount is 10, one part is 10, and there's nothing left over. What number do I write for nothing? That's right, just 0. 10 is 10 and 0. Look at the next set of hide zero cards. I see 10, 1. Are these the parts or the whole amount? These are the parts. So what is one part? 10. When I'm making a number bond for a teenage number, my one part is always going to be 10. Now I have to look at the leftovers. How many are left over? 1. So my 1 comes to the other part. Now I have to think, how do I make the teenage number? Hide the 0. My teenage number is 11. Great job. Look at my next set. Is this the whole amount or the parts? It's the parts. We write our parts. What goes here? 10. Ooh, I got stuck. I'm sorry, Cardinals. Let's erase that. That's okay. We won't pitch a fit. We'll just stop and try again. We write 10. And what goes here? The other part is 2. Think, hide the 0. What's the whole amount? 12. I write 12 as the whole amount. Does this 1 mean 1? No, it means 10. Let's look at the next group. Is this a part or the whole amount? It's the whole amount. So now I have to think, what are my two parts? There's a picture here to help you. There's a group here. How much is here? 10. Good job. How many are left over? 3. 13 is 10. 3. Can you help me with the next one? I see a group of 10 and a group of 4. What are my two parts? 10, 4. Remember, hide the 0. What are my teenage numbers? 14. You are a mathematician magician. Next one, I see a group of 10 and a group of 5. What are the two parts? 10, 5. What's the whole amount? 15. Great job, Cardinals. Look at the next one. Oh no, there's no picture to help me. I see 16. Is this a part or the whole amount? It's the whole amount. Now I have to think. What are the parts for 16? Well, what's 16 the say 10 way? 10, 6. That's right. So one part is 10. And what is the other part? 6. You are so smart. Kiss your brain. You've done an excellent job working through making number bonds with our teenage numbers. Can you look at this set here? What is the whole amount? What are the two parts? Can you get out a piece of paper and pencil and work these number bonds? Can you create a number bond for these hide 0 cards? What's one part? 10. What's the other part? 9. What's the whole amount? 19. Great job. Now look at this one. Oh no, this one is very tricky. because I see the number 20. If I had a 20, I have to remember that that means two groups of 10. So one part would be 10. What would the other part be? Yes, the other part would be 10 for two tens. Excellent job, Cardinals. Now, today at your house, you might be thinking, Miss McKay, I can't print. Remember, Miss McKay says, if you can't print, that is okay. That's why I go over all these lessons with you. Some ideas to do at home if you can't print. You can just get a piece of paper and pull out those hide zero cards that maybe you made yesterday, and you can just draw your own number bonds, use your hide zero cards, and create number bonds for your teenage numbers. So if you had your hide zero cards that looked like this, you could create a number bond on your own using these hide zero cards. You could find things to count around the house. Maybe you can find some flowers outside. Count how many petals are on the flowers. Maybe you can go find a collection of something. If you've been to the beach, do you have seashells? Do you still have leftover candy? Find different things to count. That would be teen numbers. Make your number bonds. Remember, the whole amount is the teen number. The two parts are your group of 10 and your leftovers. Happy number bond hunting with your teen numbers at home. I hope you have a great afternoon, and I'll see you next time. Good job, Cardinals.